Welcome back, everybody. I'm Happy Tangent, and we're playing Vampyr, Part 9. Left off, we talked to Swansea. Gonna inspect his room real quick. Oh, great, we're gonna start off with some fun reading. I'm sure you love that part. As a scholar in exegete, of ancestral writings, not a good start. I would never insist enough about the importance of taking legends and ancient folklores into account when searching for hints about hidden or lost secrets. A common mistake is to take what you know for an established truth and use it to discard any contradictory material. For example, we must consider the possibility of undiscovered species of vampires and the necessity to rethink what we see as the established truth and the various types of immortals based on what we know and what we gather through time. For how many centuries did we consider that vampire was the vernacular term for what we learned to call Ekin? Until the day 4 explorers of the Brotherhood found proof in Siberia that Volkods were a lupin type of vampire. We considered these creatures to be linked to the mythological werewolf. Now we know it's not true. What about the rest? What about the Rakshasa from the homeland? What about the Chinese Jingxi or the Pukin of southern Chile? And without even leaving the beautiful Great Britain, what about the stories about bat-shaped women, sometimes even flying around St. James Church in Louth? What about the creature only identified as a disaster in some obscure testimonies, which tried to destroy London in 1666 by spreading plague all around the city? What about the Nimrod, the mythical figure of the restless vampire hunter, sometimes described by ancestral British Ekans as the legendary huntsman who only feeds on his prey's blood and could go unnoticed among the mortals and immortals? I tell you, my brothers, we can never be too sure what we could find if only we could forget for a few minutes what we're supposed to already know. From Unveiling the Night by Usher Taltree, primate of St. Paul? I don't know, whatever. Alright. Yeah, didn't want to start with reading. We might not even make it through this room without reading something else. Seeing as how he is a scholar and gentleman. And there it is. Rakesh sent him a letter. This is probably a hint for Rakesh. Pembroke Hospital, 4th of August. Dear Dr. Swansea, I would be glad to manage the temporary morgue as soon as it's open. As I have already told you, I was a doctor during the war, and I will be glad to serve my country again. I know it is not the same being a physician for the dead as it is for the living, but I believe it is important to welcome and take good care of our departed too. Rest assured, I will do my best to fully perform this duty to the best of my ability. Concerning the question of my qualifications, I'm sorry I can't give you anything more valuable than my parole. I swear to you that my regiment made me a doctor during the war, and that I saved many lives. If my word is not enough, you can contact the military administration to verify my experience and skills. They will confirm that even if I never followed any medical studies, the war taught me what a doctor really needs to know. Always sincerely, Rakesh Chadana, former doctor. Yep, got some details. Alright, let's see.
Do you need
anything
something,
else
Jonathan?
to talk about? Have questions?
I have just a few questions.
Then ask away. I'm at your service, Doctor.
I kind of had a feeling.
The man we pursued and slew in the canning factory, William Bishop, I believe, was he a vampire?
He was a Skald, technically speaking. The debate rages as to their classification. Some think them a subspecies of vampire, others something else.
Just for clarity, what differences are there between myself and a Skald?
A Skald is easier to eliminate, Jonathan, even if they remain formidable foes for the unprepared. Vampires... Now, vampires exist beyond the mortal realm.
How do Skalds come into existence?
The name means slave. The etymology may indicate that they are a lesser species of vampire. From what I know, vampires tend to despise them.
Good to know.
Since you seem quite the expert on vampires, what could you tell me about my condition and how it came about?
As men of science, our first step is always to start with what we know. Forget the myths, the hackneyed scrawlings, and the penny dreadfuls. They do not scratch the surface of the truth you now find yourself in.
Must I take a life to live?
You are a vampire. You feed, and blood is the sole sustenance that can sustain your immortal frame. And only a living creature contains the nourishment you require.
Well, that's good to know.
The morning following my transformation. Its rays burned me. There was pain, smoke, and my skin blackened.
You will find there is very little that can kill a vampire, my friend. You have been offered relative immortality. The sun will most certainly hurt you, leaving you weakened and damaged, but it will not destroy you.
That's reassuring.
You mentioned something about a secret society. A brotherhood, if I recall. Could you elaborate?
Certainly. I've been a member of the Brotherhood of St. Paul's Stole for several years. We are pledged to monitor and report vampire activity in England as impartial scientific observers.
Yet you don't fear me. And still, you know the monster that lurks beneath the civilized surface.
The Brotherhood has studied your kind for centuries. We believe you are as supernatural as a lion is to a gazelle.
That explains your nightly wanderings about the docks and the questions you ask.
I feel it wasn't mere coincidence that led us to that part of town. There was something as yet unseen that set those chain of events in motion.
And one more thing.
Since I'm the one working for you, what should I know about Pembroke Hospital?
Well, for many years, we have been the only medical facility in this part of town that people can rely on. We support the community here, as well as provide health care.
What do you expect of me?
What we need is hope. You were a soldier. This is a war. This white coat's still a uniform. We fight to help the poor, the sick of the East End, the forgotten.
Where do we stand today?
But to be honest, we cope on a day-to-day basis. The first wave of the Spanish flu last summer took us by surprise. We lack many of the basic necessities needed.
We'll see each other again soon, Edgar.
Alright. Hopefully we get a little more combat in here. I mean, I actually prefer that. And as I say that, here's something to read. But I prefer both story and, you know, the exposition and all that. A warning letter. Alright. Pembroke Hospital, 25th of October. Dear Dr. Swansea, I must inform you of my deepest reservations concerning the Dr. Thoreau Strickland and Harvey Fittick case. Mr. Fittick has been hospitalized after a severe work injury. He may permanently lose the use of his arm if not treated adequately. Dr. Strickland claims that a surgical procedure may save the arm completely. I say it may also sever its functions for good if complications arise. Our young colleague is an audacious and daring surgeon who might prove a great professional in a few years, but for now he lacks the skill to perform such a risky procedure. Need I remind you of the mistakes he made in the past, since I should pause there. The mistakes he made in the past. Since Dr. Strickland refuses to listen to me, I strongly advise you to forbid him to perform such a hazardous experiment. Very respectfully, Dr. Waverly Ackroyd. And of course that filled out a hint. But as I was saying, yes, I enjoy all aspects of games. I know some people might not be in for the combat and other people just want to fight. Alright. Where is Clay? He's on here now. Oh no, we still might be we're still attached to, I think, the person's spying on Thelma. Let's I do really want to do Clay though, so let's just see if now that it's a new day maybe it shows up. Nope. I kinda wanna run down to where we found him. Probably just sitting there because Milton never went to go get him. Let's do that. Let's just do a quick run. Alright, this is where we left Clay. Looks like he went somewhere. We haven't seen him in the hospital though. And I believe up here, I wonder if, oh yeah, we can go across. Is there anything to go across for? Yeah, we're not gonna worry about that right now. Oh, what's that? Who is that is the question. Unknown. Hey, new guy. Hey, how's it going?
We've dodged death so many times. Oswald, you can't just die like this. Please,
Oh, yeah.
sir.
Apologize again.
I
More
need
talking.
help bad.
What's going on?
I'm Blight, sir. Newton Blight. I've lost my
I
mate.
said he was blind.
Can't find him anywhere.
I'm Dr. Jonathan Reed from the Pembroke Hospital. Please, calm down and give me more details.
Oswald and myself were both infantry, sir. We were en route for the hospital, but we had a disagreement. And Oswald ran off towards the canal.
How long have you been searching for him?
I can't go there. Too many rats by the water. Bucky
Don't worry, I'll eat him.
Can't stand them since the war, sir. Can't stand them at all.
Don't be ashamed, Mr. Blight. Many soldiers who survived the trenches suffer from musophobia. I'll see what I can do for your friend. What can you tell me about yourself?
I'm Oswald's best friend. We served in the same regiment, sir. We've taken care of each other since we came back from the front.
This is a dangerous part of town. What are you doing here?
We were looking for the Pembroke Hospital. We both need help. Treatment, I mean. To get some sleep. Just need to feel better, sir.
What can you tell me about your friend?
His name is Oswald Thatcher. We survived the war together. Oswald is nervous and quite fragile since we came back from the war.
And
Where was your friend the last time you saw him?
He went down by the canal. He didn't want to go to the hospital. I think he went to the sewers on purpose.
I hope he's not the guy who got
So I
randomly
couldn't go
killed by
after him.
Clay. I mean, what was
I have
up
all
with
the
that? Like,
information I need for now.
pretty sure we
If I
watched
find
Clay
anything
stab
out
a
about your
dude and
friend,
throw him in
I'll
the
let you
water.
know as soon as I can.
Thank you, Dr. Reed.
Is that really it? Do you not have
Have you found Oswald?
other
Not yet, sir.
talking
All right.
options? Okay,
I
he's
have
not like
all
the
the-
others
Thank you,
then.
Doc.
Alright, that's cool. I mean, I'm glad I came down here to at least spot a new little dude. Some boxes over here. That's still locked. Eventually we'll Dark Souls it up and unlock that gate to help us have a little quicker pathway. Okay, off to my adventure. And we're running! Oh. We're not running that far. It's right here. Man, they just refilling everything. Alright, let's see what we got going on. Who's this? Oh, it's her.
The flu took my dear wife, Emily. I take comfort knowing we'll soon be together again.
Mr. Rainfield, that's no way to talk. You're in good hands here, and we'll be up again soon enough. Now do me a kindness and get some sleep. I'll be back round later.
Your words are kind, the blessings of an angel. You're the sweet, sweet Lady of Mercy.
Good evening, Dr. Reed. It's a pleasure to see you again. You seem surprised. Dr. Swansea has brought me up to speed concerning your recent appointment to Pembroke Hospital.
You're a vamp. The lady who saved me that night,
Got himself.
before vanishing into thin air. I remember you from the pub with Dr. Swansea.
Indeed. Allow me to introduce myself formally this time. My name is Lady Ashbury.
Oh, that's right. They told us to look for the
I
delicate
remember
lady.
you well, in spite of the brevity of our encounter.
Alright, glad to see. Yeah, we're not going to say played. Swansea fancies vampires.
Apologies. You've taken me by surprise. I'm very happy to see you.
The pleasure is mine, Doctor.
I hope you're more disposed to answer my questions now.
You must have countless questions, but our rather urgent matter first. Swansea has explained. My cover, if you prefer, has been compromised.
Well, we don't want to go there yet, so...
Have any of the patients given you trouble?
These poor souls have so little left to live for. I do my best to ease their pain.
I'm gonna believe you for now. I have no reason to
The
distrust
world
you
would be a
yet.
better place if it were cared for
Well, I
by
do have a
women
reason, I
like
guess.
you.
You are a vampire.
You make me blush. I am simply a necessary evil.
Pardon my boldness, your ladyship, but I have questions concerning this condition we share.
As a newborn, your hunger for answers is rivaled only by your thirst for blood. But the questions need wait.
I'm a scientist. My trade is in the deciphering of mysteries, and I need information to feed my mind.
I will gladly answer every question you have, but
Now, who's
first,
playing that music in
prove
the
yourself
background?
capable of resolving my predicament without eating the culprit.
Dr. Swansea has commissioned me to be your agent in this matter. You could start by explaining what's amiss.
Oh, it's kicking up.
These past insufferable weeks, I've been the victim of extortion. I've made a
Liking this
first
music.
payment, but the blackmailer grows greedy. I must refuse his most recent demands.
Dang, she just keeps more and more dialogue.
What are your expectations? Please be precise.
As the newly appointed surgeon of this hospital, you are in an excellent position to ask innocent questions and deftly learn the identity of my blackmailer.
Who would be so foolish as to threaten you? A kindred spirit.
Even if it were the case, and I highly doubt it, a vampire would have asked for something more valuable than money. My suspicions lean toward a patient or their family.
If we're dealing with an ordinary criminal, surely you've the means to deal with it yourself, if I may.
As immortal tradition doth dictate, all fangs and hypnotic eyes ablaze, the blood would run like a river. That's what I hope to avoid. Violence has a tendency to spiral out of control.
They need to pay this orchestra extra money. The one that's
Please
hiding around the
continue.
corner from it.
Every detail is essential. I'm your man.
My embarrassment in this matter is eclipsed only by my shame at having put the hospital at risk. The threat from our anonymous scoundrel is clear. A list of dates. My visits coinciding with the dates of suspicious patient deaths due to massive blood loss.
That's not a good look for us.
I'll take care of it. Do you know where I should start?
If that was the case, I'd settle the matter myself. You could talk to our local gossip, Harriet Jones. Not a pin drops here without her hearing about it.
I'll meet that woman now.
My life, as others know, is in your hands, Dr. Reed. I'm sure of your discretion, but I do fear your powers of persuasion will be put to the test. When this is resolved, I'll be your obligé. I'll answer all questions in regards of your condition.
Alright. I hate to stop talking to you because now the music's gonna end. Yep, there it goes. Oh, nope. Maybe if we keep running, it'll stay. Alright, talk to Harriet in the hospital. That's not where we're going. Can I... Is that my room? I should... Okay, yeah. Sweet, I can just pop right up there. Alright, where is Thelma Stalker? Man, I almost don't want to edit the video now. Just gonna let this music ride. Oh, we got some people out here I haven't met yet. Okay. We no longer have that marker though showing Thelma's mission. Oh, and the music died. The day the music died. Oh, is this just Rakesh's spot? Here I was getting all excited like I found some area I hadn't been to before. Yep, just you, Rakesh. Sorry. Should be in the same circle still. Yeah, close enough. Half expecting to fight somebody around the corner. Not can read it. King country need you. Join the British ranks. Alright. Can we go in? Oh, good sign. Good sign. And it has a second floor. I think we're going to find Thelma's culprit. Okay. Oh. Oh, two of them at least. These are the guys who hate the vamps. No wonder they're stalking her. Oh, I messed that up. Oh, I can still do it. Okay, sweet. Hey guys, I'm gonna leave a bomb for you right here. Aha!
He's a killer!
And the other one's already dead. So there you go. That's who's been spying on Thelma in her hospital gown. Small bag of junk. Yep, that's what they call it. And survey mission, 25th of October, from Guard of Prywind Command Post to East End Patrol's Object Vampire Activity Hospital Survey Investigate. 3 days ago, one of our new recruits heard a rumor about a presence of a female vampire hiding in the Pembroke Hospital, London East End. All we have is her first name, Thelma. Your mission is to discreetly go there and observe any suspicious activity concerning said leech, then report directly back to us and we will decide what action should be taken. Okay, so that kind of is like a bad guy thing to do there because, you know, she's not technically a vampire and these guys weren't attacking us. We just straight up killed them, but, you know, whatever. Alright, so that's done. Okay, and there's more to the mission. How far away? See, it's clear over there now. Where is the pharmacy in comparison? Oh, yeah, I gotta hit, I always forget I gotta hit square. Which one's the map? There? Oh, it's clear over there. Alright, so it's making us go far away. What about you? Wrong one. Oh, he's just straight up in the middle there. Alright, we're gonna try to find him real fast. And then maybe we can mention to Thelma, hey, she may not care. We might have to do the next part. Alright, back to the hospital. Well, hold on. Does it say he's on this level? No, it says he's down below. I really feel like he's not in the hospital. He's somehow still underneath somewhere. There was no way to go to a basement that we're aware of inside. That's the person in this other room. Alright, we're going to give it one more check down below. And then we're going to pharmacy. Is that you? Was it that easy?
Good evening.
Oh, come
Dr.
on.
Reed. Still working at night, I see. I like that.
And why is that?
People who don't sleep at night always seem more alive to me. More interesting, one way or another.
You are really easy to find. I hate saying that.
Have you heard of any underhand dealings going on in the hospital?
Blackmail. That's not my style. Too risky. The black market, though. Now that's where the money is.
No. Okay, for some reason I thought you were talking.
Do you ever think about that poor fellow I saw you push in the water?
The wound he gave me will make sure I don't forget him. Still fucking hurts. Boss had cut me good.
That man was determined to murder you. You almost died.
What a surprise. The first time I met him, he nearly shit himself. Fucking coward. I guess revenge gives you balls.
What did he want? Revenge?
I recently had to kill his brother. Poor arsehole thought it would be easy to return the favor.
I can see why he's pissed. Okay. Let's not go full me. Let's see what this is.
Only the strongest survive, then. Survival at all costs. Is that all you think about?
I'm the toughest bastard you'll ever meet, Dr. Reed. And I don't give
No,
a fuck
you're
what you
not.
think of me.
How is your hospitalization going, Mr. Cox?
This is a shitty place with shitty staff. But as long as I'm treated all right, I'll be fine.
What's wrong with the Pembroke staff?
That bastard you sent to bring me here, Milton, I thought he was going to break all my bones before I reached my bed.
I see. Any other smart comments?
The nurses aren't too ugly. Especially that foxy one, Nurse Crane.
I wonder who the foxy one was.
Tough attitude, all like that.
What's wrong with the hospital?
Come on, Dr. Reed. The place is a dump. Smelly, sad, and dirty.
But you're alive thanks to the efforts and dedication of the staff here, aren't you?
What are you expecting, a medal? I thought that saving lives was just part of the job. Must be an unsatisfactory profession at this time, I'm sure.
How long do you think you can escape the law, Clay?
I know this city like the back of my hand, Doc. I know its streets, who to pay, who to avoid, and who to bully. I won't get caught.
No, well, he was honest. I mean, I guess he had to be. Let's all pay the price. Justice will find you. Prepare to die soon.
We can't escape the consequences of our actions. The past catches up with us in the end.
I ain't afraid of death. I don't hide who I am. I live my life honestly, which is more than I could say for most folks.
And who are you then?
I'm the leader of the Wet Boot Boys. One day I'll leave this shitty place and punch in the face all who thought I would not come back.
Okay. That should be where I'm from. Alright, so here we go.
I have found the gift from your wife.
In that case, you'll be properly rewarded, Doc. Clay Cox is a man of his word.
I hope that won't make me an accomplice to your future crimes.
Who knows what I might do now I feel invincible again.
20 shillings for giving you your knife? Alright.
I'll leave you for now, Mr. Cox.
How much time we're working with. Alright. It is this way. Oh, crap. He needs a medical exam. Might as well
Hey,
while we're
Doc.
here. We should have an extra one, and so what do we do?
You're lucky to be alive, Mr. Cox. I hope you're starting to take better care of yourself.
This place is full of sickness and decay. How could I get better in such a dump?
Well, this is how you're gonna get better.
Consider yourself
asshole.
lucky that I'm treating all of my patients equally. But don't push your luck.
Don't play the innocent with me. I'm sure you have good reasons to act this way.
I could drink
And
blood.
also weaknesses that can be exploited.
Alright, and he is recovering.
I'll leave you for now, Mr. Cole.
Alright, to the pharmacy. Enter at your own risk. Okay. See what we got. Oops, wrong one. To the citizens of London, curfew, official health warning. Curfew will be sounded by 9 p.m. by the church bells, yada yada yada. We've read one of those. Okay, we're good. Here's some noises. Somebody's gonna want to fight me in a bit. Oh, hell no! Is that where I gotta go? I'm 18. That's kind of the way to go too. 12s and 10. Alright, I can deal with these numbers a lot better. I don't want to deal with that guy over there, though. Alright. Is there a way to... just the two? Alright, whatever. Oh, I didn't even see that other guy. Oh, we don't like fire.
Die, leech!
Whoa, whoa, whoa! Alright. Oh, come on! Oh, no, 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 not that way. And huzzah! Whew. There's one more coming. Wasn't pretty. I do not like that level 18 vamp. Right here, buddy. I charge! That's not a charge. Oh yeah, I forgot my other abilities I can use. I used them right there at the start, and I need to start remembering to use those triggers. Alright, quick search the area. Door here to open. What's inside? And we are inside abandoned investment property. Feel like this wasn't the way to go. But maybe we will see what's in here real fast. Some shillings. Like I said, I don't think that helps me any. Just walked on that dude. Keep out! Locked door. Whoa, whoa. Citizen to save. Careful, the endangered citizen may not survive the next night. Go check on him. Crap. Oh, it's a rat. Okay.
It's locked.
Well, where is this citizen? I probably don't have the proper medicines. Hopefully they have a workbench. I didn't bring anything with me. Alright. This must be them. Oh, crap! Oh, I should check their levels before I... Alright. Remember to use the triggers. Alright, well, if that was a citizen, he definitely didn't survive the night. Petition letter. Gotta go fast. Mr. Bates must stop. For months, for years, maybe. Cadigan Bates has exploited us. Mr. Bates must stop. If he had more money or proper jobs, we would never rent any of the extortionate, whatever, like extortion flats. Mr. Bates must stop. We all know what revolting solution he proposes to the women who can't pay the weekly rent. Mr. Bates must stop. Let's meet him together soon. Demand immediate change. So, alright, basically, they don't like their landlord. Okay. Where is this citizen we have to save? Oh, so okay, so the fact that we're up here now, we're able to drop down to a spot we couldn't get to earlier. Oh, guessing, of course, the locked room. I just heard. Just a 14? Is that it? Okay, I can deal with one. I didn't want to fight multiple. Sneak up on him.
Strangers are attacking me!
Dang it, I was gonna say, we stopped him. We should... Oh, okay. So, we either hit him big with a bomb, but... Because I thought he had a lot more health and then just dropped. Alright, a door out. That's probably the one... Okay, good. I was hoping it just wasn't going to be like a load screen. Alright. We're the hero. Vampire hero. Something else. There you are, sir. You survived through the night because of me. I'm going to loot everything in here.
This is Braille.
Text in Braille.
I need someone who can read this.
Alright, gotta find blind person. Or, well, I guess technically you don't need to be blind. But somebody can read Braille. Alright. Saved the citizen.
What happened? Who are you?
This is the landlord.
Sir. You're safe now.
Oh, a fellow Englishman. Thank you, sir. For a moment I thought those bloody heathens had killed me.
What are you doing here? This place is not safe.
Yeah, it's a cesspool, but it's mine. I came to collect some overdue rent. But those who still live here have gone completely bonkers.
You're very lucky to be alive.
Yeah, filthy immigrants. Fucking savages, every one of them.
Yeah,
Now,
I can
this
see why they hate 'em.
Fever, they're just animals.
You can find safety of sorts in Whitechapel. If you're quick and cautious, you'll be able to avoid the savages.
Citizen rescued. He will return to his district the following night. We just saved the asshole. Medical checkup. Press for details. He needs cold. He's got a cold. Good to know. Alright. That's going to do it for that episode. We didn't get to the pharmacy, but running short on time. Saved our first citizen. And when we come back, we will head off to the pharmacy in the next episode. I'm Happy Tangent. It's been a pleasure. Please like and subscribe. We'll see you next time.